Hey guys, admin here with a movie time video for you. In today's video, we are going to go back to the year 2015 for Barbie in Princess Power. Barbie in Princess Power, as in Barbara Millicent Roberts is being an actress and is starring in a movie titled Princess Power. As well, we will be unboxing a doll, actually the doll, of the movie all the way from 2015 as well. Here we have Barbie. I cannot. The fact that we even have Princess Cara Super Sparkle here. The doll. Let's get to the doll a little bit because I actually found her at the Mattel store in El Segundo here in California, more so in Los Angeles. I found her in store for retail price at $19.99, which her original retail price, it was $19.99 back in 2015. I found her on the shelf, I want to say maybe in the year 2021, maybe 2019. I know it wasn't in 2020. But it was just randomly on the shelf. I think there was like 5 other dolls, like 6 dolls in total maybe, just on the shelf of this doll. And I was just like what? At times I would see at the Mattel store like some clearance dolls that were just a little bit outdated, of course, like back in the 2010s even. And I'm like, work, let me get it. But this doll and the other 5 dolls, 6 dolls that they had of Princess Cara, obviously Super Sparkle, they were on retail, and obviously I didn't mind because one, I'm sure on reseller websites it will be going up. And for me, I was like, I remember watching that movie. I seen the movie at that time a little bit beforehand, and I'm like, let me get it. Like, how are you ever gonna find a doll from that time at retail price? Like, I'm sure you might be able to find one maybe in a thrift store, even in reseller websites for way less. But in package, brand new, never been opened, never been used, never been played with, I'm all for it. I had to buy it at that time, which I honestly don't remember, to be quite frank. I don't. All I remember was I was in the store, I saw the dolls on the shelf, and I was just like gooped. Because why is it here? I was so confused. I did not even ask anybody as to why these dolls are here. Like, I just added to my cart and just purchased it. Like, no questions asked. The movie was released on DVD and Blu-ray in 2015. There's a different take because obviously Barbie is playing Princess Cara, who is a princess, as well with her other 2 sisters. With her mom and dad, the king and queen. I want to say the kingdom or the place is called Windermere. I'm getting some information from barbiemovies.fandom.com, so thank you in advance. It has been a while since I've seen this movie. I am filming right now in the middle of May of 2025. I've seen the movie in the beginning of May, and I'm like, wow, I keep forgetting to film. My filming schedule is just not in a good place right now. I try my best. I do want to make content just because, I mean, I love dolls. I love to review dolls, talk about dolls, things like that in general. That's why I have movie time, because, hello, movies that have dolls, it's like, duh. Like, I love the doll, I'm gonna watch the movie that it has. As well as, webisodes or even TV episodes. I want to see it. It's all about a Princess Cara, that is living her day-to-day princess life. And she gets kissed by a magical butterfly that gives her super strength, superpowers. Alright, with the help of her 2 best friends, Miss Madison and Michaela, they are very much in the tech not hobby, but like that's what their thing, all with tech and gadgets and all that. So they help her with her super strength, they help her with her powers, as well as giving her gear, costume, all of that for her superpowers. As well, she has her, I believe it was her cousin Corinne, correct me if I'm wrong, please in the comments. I'm gonna just say Corinne for now on, who as well gets a kiss from this magical butterfly, and as well gets her own powers, and she becomes Dark Sparkle. Princess Cara is Super Sparkle, her cousin Corinne, Dark Sparkle. Again, it's been a little bit of a time since I've seen the movie. I believe as well the pets as well get powers, or I think just the cat. I believe it was the cat Parker that gets powers. Obviously, with superheroes, there has to be like a super villain. So for this story, it is Baron von Ravendale, who is the advisor to the royal family, but he is very bitter because he himself should have been royalty. I'm not really sure as to how. I think he's just the brother to the king or some relations to the family, but he is just an advisor, but he will love to rule one day. He even made the actual butterfly that has the superpowers, wanting to give to himself, but I guess the potions and things, it got into the butterfly, and then the butterfly does have powers and is able to, I guess, give it away, whoever the butterfly chooses to kiss. You would think Zoe and Gabby would get these powers because they're the sisters to Princess Cara, but no, they're just kids playing and as well being a fan of Princess Sparkle and as well Dark Sparkle. Super Sparkle. Did I say Princess Sparkle? No, Super Sparkle. The names and all that, I'm just like, ugh. Of course, there is a Ken in this movie, and his name is Rest Rivers. He has his own blog, What's Up West, and he's looking for the latest scoop, the latest story in the kingdom, in the town. And of course, with Princess Cara, because he doesn't do like royal news, I'm sure. But obviously with Super Sparkle, like, of course there's gonna be stories, and he's always going around to try to see the story and see what she does and, like, you know, doing the heroing. I will say this movie is very much, it's like the whole aesthetic is cartoony. It's like a comic book. I mean, that explains so much of Michaela and Madison's appearances. Like, the whole coloring of the hair, I get it was in 2015, but I'd never really seen this much, like, I guess, like, celebrities or influencers have this heaviness of, like, hair dye. So it's like, even down to, like, the fashions is very much of a comic book, which, of course, it's not, like, a bad thing, because obviously it is a children's movie. It is not for me. It is not my target audience. But me being a fan of Barbie, I wanted to watch the movie. I do plan to watch all the movies for Barbie that's ever made, TV specials, things like that. Like, I would love to see Barbie media, and as well try to collect dolls that I can get. I mean, the fact that I even found her in store, I'm like, duh, buy it, and as well watch the movie. But this movie really was like, I guess for me, I haven't seen every single movie, right, that Barbie has come out with, but I have seen at least all the trailers. And honestly, that animation for this movie has to be the lowest. I'm not gonna say like literally ground zero as the worst animation in my opinion, but I will say it is in that lower ranking just because, one, Princess Cara, I get it's supposed to be Barbie, but not really Barbie. It is Princess Cara, but she just doesn't look anything like Barbie. Like the eyes, the face, the head mold, the molding of like the head sculpt, things like that. I'm just like, who is this? Like, this isn't Barbara. Like, where is Barbara Millicent Roberts on this movie set? Like, this isn't it. Yeah, maybe she was just being a voice actress for this movie, because I don't know. No, and I'm gonna assume that because I don't get the animation for this movie. I mean, obviously it's cute. It's like, and you know, it does the job. It gets the job done. But I guess just from like my personal preference is just not my taste in it, if in terms of animation. With Parker and Newton, they are the pets. Obviously, Parker being the cat, Newton being the dog. Cute. I mean, I guess every Barbie movie does have pets. You know, even still to this day, there's going to be pets. I'm not really a big fan of it, so cute. I can skip that. The little sisters, as we were talking about a little bit, with Zoe and Gabby. Again, they're just playing their part. Skip over that. The only one I loved, I thought it was really cute, was Bruce, because he's a frog. He's like the pet to Baron, and I'm like, a villain having a pet is so cute, especially since it's a little frog. Like, I guess I'm getting into more of like green coloring for clothes and all. Like green is becoming one of my top favorite colors, maybe my like the overall favorite color. That I'm like, a green frog, it's so cute, and I'm like, yeah, I love Baron. I love not Baron, not the villain. I love Bruce the frog compared to the other two pets. So Bruce number one. In terms of like super sparkle and dark sparkle, I mean obviously I am a fan of a little bit of a villainous, because obviously dark sparkle, she does tend to like try to make her own spotlight, trying to be seen. I guess has a little bit of a jealousy to super sparkle, which is like, really. Of course, she's the princess, Corinne, that's visiting. I don't think she's living there, but she's just visiting her family. And, you know, just trying to be, I guess, trying to hang out with like Princess Cara and all that. But of course, with Cara, you know, having these powers and having to go and save the day, it's like, well, sorry, girl, I am MIA. I do like Cara though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it is a good character. She has a good character. There, Cara. I'm just not a fan of the animation and the look overall. Like, I can't. Obviously, as I don't know why. As Super Sparkle, yes, but as Princess Cara, I'm like, there's some work to be done. Like, I don't know. I just don't see Barbie in it. Even though this isn't Barbie, this is Princess Cara, but it is Barbie and Princess Power. So, if that's not Barbie, then who is Barbie? Is she the butterfly? King Kristoff, and of course, they're the mom and dad to Princess Cara, and as well the two sisters. They do not want Princess Cara to do anything drastic, over the top, actiony, things like that. Because of course we see Princess Cara play around with the gadgets that her best friends do, Madison and Michaela. But I mean, with these superpowers, I mean, they're not gonna know. They're not like really, but they do find out, and of course it's like no, no. But Princess Cara could use these powers to do good for her community, for her kingdom, because obviously as a princess, she's gonna need to do something, and she just doesn't want to do the whole royal look of just like smiling, waving, and just showing up to stuff. Like, that's not a thing. Which is I will give it this. This movie is a different take on a royal family, because we have seen Barbie do royal family movies for so long. Like, I think, I don't know if I haven't seen Three Musketeers, but I'm assuming because it has a royal family, I think, involved, I would count it, as well as like the 12 Dancing Princesses, Princess and the Pauper. Like, it does not compare to that at all. With the actions of like from the warehouse, I remember seeing burning, and then as well as like saving pets from trees and all. Like, I will say I think it is a good action sequences that they has in the movie. Those are the ones that came top of my head. But I mean, it is a short runtime. It's not really much of a long movie. But all is well, because obviously in the end, you know, Princess Cara stays with her magic powers, with her superpowers, and she's just going to still remain the, you know, the superpower, the superhero to the kingdom. And as well for Dark Sparkle, she is not going to be on the dark side. She will, you know, they made amends with Corinne and Cara and decided to work together. And I guess Corinne is going to live there. I don't know about her character. I thought she was just visiting. And that is all for this review video. I'm not sure I've even made a good point to this movie. Maybe based off my expressions and all, like, I'm not really 100% of a fan of this movie. I'm just not a fan of the animation, as well with like the superhero element to royal family, and just like, I love the whole, I mean, I get the whole like purpose of the messaging, because obviously every movie for Barbie is gonna have a message of like, you don't need superheroes, you don't need super strength and any of that superhero powers in order to help out your community, because that's mainly what Princess Cara wants to do. But of course her parents don't allow her to do much, just because they think she's gonna get hurt. But of course, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Don't be afraid to, you know, do volunteer work, help out in terms of cleanup, things like that for your community, for your neighbors at least, or things like that. At least for me, like, I know like one thing I like to do is that I recycle like plastic bottles, you know, soda cans, things like that, and give it to my neighbors, just because I know they recycle for for cash. And that is, I mean, that is something that I should be doing myself. So, but I mean, that is something to help out someone, and it's like, well, I'd rather do that than just dump it in like the recycling bin. And it's like a really nice gesture, just because I know like they are, I don't know what word to use, like grateful, I guess like thankful that we do that for them, that we help them out in that regard, and that, you know, they are appreciative of what me and my partner do. There'd be nice times where like they would give us like, you know, a slice of cake if there's like someone's birthday, or like offer us like a plate of food or things like that. Like these little acts of kindness, I guess I would say, whether it's like volunteer work or just being polite or things like that, can have an effect on your community, on your neighbors, or even your town or city. To me, at least, is the main message of this movie, which it does come across very well, and I will give it that credit, which is why I am ranking this movie overall to be a, I'm gonna say a 4 out of 5 stars. The only reason why it doesn't get a 5 out of 5 is the animation. I just can't get behind it. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. I don't know what they've done with Princess Cara, but that is not my princess. I mean, good for you, girl. Save this community and all that. Do the goodness, but I don't get it. I don't know. I just feel like it may be something with the eyes, and even with like the hair. Maybe it's just with bangs. Like, I don't know. And I'm not a person to talk with hair, like, really. But I don't know. Between all the other Barbie movies that at least I have seen and I remember, that I'm like, maybe not the worst animation, but it is in the low ranking of it, in my own personal opinion. Do I recommend watching this movie? I mean, if you're like me that is curious about all Barbie movies, definitely get your curiosity out of the way and watch it. It doesn't take that long. It's an hour and 14 minutes. I watched it on YouTube on some video that's like in parts, so I was able to watch the whole thing. But yes, I do recommend overall to watch this movie. I think it'll be a great hit for kids. I think it's entertaining. I love the superhero element. I think maybe in time I'll get used to the animation, but just for me, it'll just, I don't know. So with that botch of a review, apologies, let's go on to the doll herself, to Princess Cara, aka Super Sparkle. So we have the packaging here. I love like the lightning bolt with the glitter here. Very much of a classic Barbie packaging, as well with the face mold. I don't think that's a Millie. Is it a Millie face mold? I'm not even sure what the face molds are called. But it is classic Barbie in my opinion. And it is in 2-in-1 doll. It can turn from a princess to a superhero, with the cape turning into the skirt of the gown, the princess gown, and then turning into a cape, revealing the boots, the leggings, the corset, skirt, superhero belt, I can't. The tiara turns into a mask to protect her identity. I love it. It's just overall a cute doll, and the comp set. I don't think they ever done this before at all. Before this movie came out, even after, because I mean, from a princess to a superhero, what kind of an element, gadget, gizmo are you gonna use for Barbie? There are as well other dolls in this lineup. We do have this doll from Princess Cara as like a budget version of her. As well, they do have Dark Sparkle, aka Princess Corinne, as well. As well with the best friends, I believe, Madison and Michaela, right? Yes. As well with Wes, with his superhero costume. Like, I don't even remember this costume. Maybe towards the end of the movie, or maybe in the, I don't remember him having the costume. Wow. As well with, I don't think the siblings were this close in age though. Like Gabby and Zoe, I forgot which one it was. Yeah, Princess Gabby is the Kelly, and Princess Zoe is like the skipper. So, at least to me, from what I remember, I don't understand how. With all that being said, let me go ahead and unbox Princess Cara of Super Sparkle for a closer look. So here I have Princess Cara, aka Super Sparkle. I was about to say Princess Sparkle again. Like I cannot. No. So here's the doll herself. She does come with a instruction manual as in how to put the cape on. How does it work in terms of putting it on as a dress? How does it work? All of it. And I'm like, I literally, before even reading the instructions, I literally just snapped it on, the cape here to the doll, and I'm like, work. So for this doll, oh girl, just put the hair back. There is a finger grip here on the back. She has her cape here, literally hooked on to these two pillars, or I'm not sure what to call these two gears here that go, you know, back and forth, back and forth. For me explaining, like I am not an engineer of any kind, so apologies in advance. Her cape is all sparkly stars with the whole, like, I don't know what to call, like those pow pow emojis that you can type on, and like, you know, you get that effect of like the punch, like this, the comic book type. Right, and on the back here, it's just simple pink with a little bit of glitter and a ruffle. Cool. Now, in terms of turning it to a dress, well, gown, but you know what I mean, like a dress. You just twist the doll to hang on to the boots. Like so, and she becomes a princess. The crown thing, it's literally attached to her head. Ah! Okay, I messed up on her hair a little bit. Fix it up. And, ooh, okay. Now she is a princess. Here with her tiara going around, right? Okay, so hang on to the boots here. Hang on to the shoes. Or even hang on to this. That's what a manual says. Wow. Hang on to the fingers here, the finger grip. And then you're gonna do is press her diamond. It is a button here on the corset. Press that, and then, ooh. Give it a good shake. That way the cape could expand, and voila, she is, I was about to say Princess Sparkle again, oh my god. Here is Super Sparkle here, again, to put her back as princess. Oh wait, no. Let's put on her mask here. She is Super Sparkle. For her articulation, wow. I guess just like her arms do, are just going up and down. It does not go on the side. Oh, it does. It does. Wow, I am gagged. Yeah, because look, when you put it up and down, the cape moves. So that's why I was like, oh, it doesn't do anything else but that, but it does. It does. Her head can tilt up and down, go around 360, as well as not on her waist. Well, technically to get the gown to cape gear thing. Upper leg, yes, there is a plastic molding of the skirt here, so plastic fashion. Upper leg, and at the knee for the foot, it is just a heeled foot. You put the boot. I actually do like these boots. Very much giving 2010s fashions with the with the heel wedge for boots. I can't. She has her superhero belt here. Her skirt again is made out of plastic, out of like rubber plastic. So to turn her back to Princess Cara, we're going to, I guess that's why, yeah, you can hold on to the finger grip here and just turn her. And then voila, put her a little bit back down, a little bit more on the arms. Get her hair right. Put on this tiara. And she is Princess Cara. Up and about. Let's go back to Princess. Put her arms up a little bit. Super Sparkle. Wow. Super Sparkle. Oh wow, that was actually pretty good. I like that. Okay, let's go back just one more time to close this. We're gonna leave it on 4 for now, okay? Back one more time. Hang on here to the back. And now, Super Sparkle. So the review for this doll, honestly, I'm gagged. It's just actually pretty cute, pretty fun. I don't remember having another doll that has like gears or things to turn her a different way. I'm pretty sure there is. Like, I'm fascinated by this. Like, this is actually pretty cool. I want to display her somewhere on top of my doll shelf, doll cabinet, like somewhere, just because like it's fun. I like this element of the superhero, and even so far to this day, yes, they create DC comic superhero dolls, things like that. But in terms of Barbie being a superhero, when are we gonna get that again? I have no idea. Obviously, in terms of getting her, do I recommend getting her? It depends on your price point. Do I think she's worth more than $19.99, the retail price that she was in 2015? You can't really do anything much to her. It's just literally Princess Cara or Super Sparkle. So do with that as you will. I think it's pretty fun, pretty cool. I like it. I like the gears and like how you can turn her back and forth. It's pretty cool, pretty easy. I think I wouldn't pay more than like $40. No, not 40. $30, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it depends on your budget and all that. But this is, I will say, it is pretty cute. I like it. I'm glad I got it. Did I need to get it? I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't really a big fan of buying dolls with like this type of gizmo. I'm more into fashionistas and model dolls, things like that. But I actually am pretty like cool that I have this doll and I'm able to add her to my collection, and as well add her to my movie collection. So I love her. I love Princess Cara and Super Sparkle. Thank you guys so much for watching this movie time video. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Did you watch this movie? Do you like Princess Power? What are your thoughts and opinions on it? Be honest, like I was. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Check out all the other videos that I have on our Celebritants YouTube channel with other movie time videos, Born to Shop videos, Review It Up videos, etc. Check out Celebritants on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, Snapchat, etc. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.